Imagine your body is like a party. The party is going great until an uninvited guest shows up and ruins it. The guest provides the information to let the security know that the guest doesn't belong here, so the security kicks the guest out. That being said, your body is the party, your immune system is the security, and the vaccine is like the guest list. The uninvited guest represents a virus or disease in your body. The guest list can show the security what to defend in your party. Today I am going to talk about vaccines. A lot of people don't really get vaccines. They either don't care about the positives or they're just scared to get them. I picked this topic because I want to help people understand the process of vaccines. I got a lot of my information from research. All of my research came from CDC, WHO, and Science Direct. Learning about vaccines help us know more about what's going on in our bodies. Vaccines can protect us. They can also prevent diseases from spreading. So I will be informing you on how vaccines work in the immune system. First, let's start with how they work. Like I said before, vaccines work by informing and coaching the immune system to recognize diseases in our body. According to Science Direct, vaccine responses depend on our interactions with the immune system. Vaccine formulations may influence the initial activation pattern in the dendritic cells that can capture vaccine antigens and migrate to the draining lymph nodes and present vaccine peptides to the T cells. All of this is stated in Science Direct. In Science Direct, vaccines have characteristics that have significant impact on the process and the generation of extrafollicular responses and the germinal centers that can play a major role in the outcome of our humoral responses. Vaccines protect the body with antigens. A critical aspect of a vaccine efficiency is the duration of the protection. Responses to viral vaccines are more decimated, and the exposure to vaccines antigens is often prolonged. Now that we understand how they work, let's move on to my next point. If people in the communities take vaccines, the diseases and viruses will not spread. According to WHO, when someone is vaccinated, they are most likely to be protected against targeted diseases. If a whole community is vaccinated, the pathogen has a hard time circulating because most of the people it encounters are immune. Vaccinating not only protects yourself, but it also protects those in the community who are vulnerable to being vaccinated, like children, elderly people, and people who are easily sick. Finally, to my next point, we're going to talk about how vaccines strengthen our body defenses. According to the CDC, by intimidating an infection, a person who is immune, diseases can resist the spreading of bacteria. Even though this is great protection, it's never perfect sometimes. In conclusion, this is how vaccines work in our immune system. First, we talked about how vaccines work in the immune system. Then we talked about how vaccines prevent diseases from spreading. Then we talked about how vaccines strengthen our body's defenses. So now that you see how your body is like a party, your immune system is like a security, and the vaccine is like a guest list. So next time you go to a doctor's office and you get a vaccine shot, you'll remember how it benefits you and your immune system.